What's up guys, here we are on the Kurzik side, and I am playing as Mesmer with Ineptitude as my elite. So Ineptitude is an elite illusion spell, in which will deal 142 damage and blindness if target foe attacks while they're hexed with it. It also deals AoE damage, so I have some other anti-melee skills in my bar here too. I have Signet of Clumsiness, which also deals AoE damage, and Wandering Eye, which again deals AoE damage. Just so I'm not a one-trick pony, I also brought with me some interrupts for casters. I have Leech Signet, and I have Power Drain. So overall, this build is focused on shutting down melee characters, physical damage characters, but overall it's pretty well-rounded. It deals some pretty good damage with Illusion of Pain, and if they have 2 hexes on them, I can use Accumulated Pain and deal a deep wound. So it does have an ability to take out targets as well, and doesn't just rely on them attacking or you interrupting them. Get some nice degeneration, throw on a nice deep wound, and works out pretty well. To help me with some of my interrupts, I have Arcane Conundrum, so this slows down their casting time by 50%, and it also gives me some energy back once it ends. So it's pretty sustainable in terms of the energy, because both of my interrupts provide me energy. Arcane Conundrum will give me energy when it ends. So it works out pretty well, pretty sustainable build. And Ineptitude is such a fun skill, a prophecy skill that is still used today in PvP and in PvE. And really an all-around great elite. Here I might be able to use it to take out some of these Luxon warriors. I really like being able to time Signet of Clumsiness as well, because if I'm able to hit that while they're using an attack skill, they actually get interrupted and knocked down. So that's very nice. So we are at a little bit of a disadvantage here. You can see that we don't have 8 players. Someone failed to load. And also, it looks like we have 4 healers. We have 3 monks and a ritualist. So our ability to take out these siege turtles is going to be very difficult. This build is not really good at killing siege turtles by itself, so that's going to be a major concern in this game. Taking over like these Luxon longbow shrines though is pretty easy, because they'll just attack straight through all of my anti-melee hexes. This could highlight the importance of running Amber, since these siege turtles can't be stopped. They're going to keep on knocking down these gates. So repairing them, they'll probably be knocked down again, but if we can keep a steady flow, at least it'll slow them down pretty substantially. Another good option to bring into this build is some sort of enchantment removal. A drain enchantment would work really nice, since I already have some points in inspiration magic. So it'd also heal me, give me some more energy. I could use this instead of Arcane Conundrum, possibly. But it's your choice here. You can see they do have some physical damage characters on their team, so this build works out nicely in this particular match. Sometimes you load into a game where you're planning to use Ineptitude and Signet of Clumsiness and all these anti-melee skills, and they have all casters. Still, it'll be good against the NPCs that you face, because they'll attack through it regardless, but that does happen. That's why it's nice to have a build that's a little bit balanced and not just like all anti-melee. They're already through the green gate here, and it's very early into this game. But this early into the green gate is definitely concerning for us. You can see they're putting some substantial pressure upon our monks. This purple gatekeeper looks like he's in trouble. The orange one's also taking damage. And we don't have a lot of damage to actually kill them ourselves. I'm still going to hold on to this amber here. Hopefully I can repair the green gate once we're able to clear these guys out. It looks like we got him on the retreat now, at least. Let's see if we can repair it. There we go. Green gate's repaired. That's good. Let's see, maybe we can grab a spare amber just in case they pop through green again. But you can see they're already right up here in our face. We might as well do some fighting. Try to target the siege turtle. Arcane Conundrum is kind of pointless on it, but I want to get that second hex so I can use Accumulated Pain. Unfortunately, you can see that was interrupted on me though. Mesmer here is looking to rush our green gate. And we're able to take him out. Really nice spike with that deep wound. That Illusion of Pain, providing minus 10 generation and 10 damage each second. The downside about Illusion of Pain is that they are healed once it ends. Because this build is pretty well rounded, it means we kind of need to switch off targets a lot. Target the melee, but then also try to spread some of our degeneration elsewhere. See if we can get some interrupts in there. Nice knockdown there with that Signet of Clumsiness. And the dervish is just falling for all the tricks here. His monk's healing him though, so he's hard to take out. At least we're keeping this dervish busy, making sure that he can't just spam his attacks. He has to be a little bit careful. There we go, the dervish is down. Looks like our elementalist is trying to kind of distract the siege turtle here, doing some pretty good damage and bringing it almost to death there. Meanwhile, I'm trying to keep this monk busy, and the siege turtle is down, so that's great for us. It's going to help us out a lot. Missed interrupt there. And I would really like to have Drain Enchantment with me as well. To help out because he's using Divine Spirit. He's also using Healing Breeze. Got this Ritualist doing some healings as well, so we have to target him every now and then. Try to spike at the same time with that elementalist. Seems like they must be down a couple players as well. It's really just these same players who keep on fighting. They might be split and going to the other side as well, but we're not seeing their full party. On this side here, you can see it's very little danger. They have a Mesmer that's doing some interrupts and then 2 healers. So we might as well check out this other side. Looks like we got a Domination Mesmer here kind of pushing through. Gonna have a hard time doing that though with all the heals that we have on our team. And he's down. let's switch back. Again, we can't really kill that siege turtle too easily on our own. We got this dervish up here that we're kind of tailored to fight. We'll see if we can take him out. Alright, it's definitely a rocky start for our team, but now it looks like this will be a win for us. They're having a really hard time pushing through, breaking down these gates. Our Elementalist has done a great job of taking out their siege turtle. Now we're just slowly chopping them down. You can see they've already have kind of lost their motivation. See, God's Vengeance probably 95, maybe even 98% now. So we might as well celebrate, give it a flex, and enjoy our victory. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more content, and cheers.